somewhere inside all of us lives a hero.
I want to be
a
superhero.
In a contest unlike any other, one winner will have their character immortalized in an original comic book by Stan Lee, the mastermind behind the greatest superheroes in history.
Being immortalized by this master of all superheroes would be a dream come true.
The winning character will also be featured in a new sci-fi Saturday night original movie.
I feel like I have died and this is my own personal heaven.
But getting there won't be easy.
Every really good superhero has what's important on the inside, and that's what we'll test you on.
Who will be Stan Lee's next comic book superhero?
Welcome to what will become the adventure of a lifetime.
Excelsior!
Previously on Who Wants to Be a Superhero, the group's mission to help a little old lady
Thank goodness you're here.
had the superhero encountering an unexpected test of courage. And the superhero who gave up without a fight
The time you lasted was 4 seconds.
was soon sent home.
Cell phone girl, you're out of minutes.
When everyone received costume makeovers, the superheroes were thrilled.
Mr. Shiny Pants!
Except for one.
When I first saw the outfit, I was like, what?
Put your original costume back on.
Then,
Would it kill you to use a little antiperspirant?
Iron Enforcer was forced to answer some anonymous questions from the others.
Iron Enforcer seems to be on steroids.
And then, Stan struggled to get his makeover to work.
Something's just not right.
After failing all of his challenges,
Help me! I can't find my mom!
Iron Enforcer was eliminated.
Iron Enforcer, turn in your costume.
But Stan decided he wasn't through with him just yet.
You make a lousy superhero, but you'd make a great supervillain. I want you to be the new supervillain of this show. Life for our superheroes is about to change when they meet my newest creation, the Dark Enforcer.
This morning when we got up and started doing all of our chores, all I could think about was I had to excel at today's challenges. I need to win this game.
I was on the chopping block at the last elimination, so I need to get even more serious. With every passing second, I'm going to get more focused on becoming the ultimate superhero. Whoops.
We're down to 7, and I think I'm one of those in the lead. I've got to make darn sure I don't do anything to make Stan think badly of me.
Superheroes, join me in the living room. Morning, true believers. Every superhero has a supervillain. In some ways, the supervillain is almost as important as the superhero himself. In fact, sometimes it seems that the supervillain defines the superhero. For example, Batman has the Joker, Spider-Man has the Green Goblin. However, there is one additional supervillain who might just be the greatest menace of all. Because he is someone who's threatening all of you, and it's right here and right now.
This is really freaky.
This is creepy. Is he here?
Mr. Supervillain, what do you think makes a good arch nemesis?
Maybe it's a guy who's been shunned by other people. Maybe it's everyone's favorite punching bag.
Oh.
Maybe it's a guy who everyone claims uses steroids.
No, it can't be.
Maybe it's me.
Dark Enforcer.
What is this?
Oh my God.
None of you deserve to be on this show, and I'm taking every one of you out.
We were right here. Right here.
Tybeculus, you're a joke. I don't like any of you.
What?
That's not true.
Man, I was hella
No,
funny.
no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up!
We even put up with your body odor.
Shut up.
Whoa, we did.
I was on your side and you insulted me. The game starts tonight. I suggest you all watch your back.
When I saw Iron Enforcer and it turned to Dark Enforcer, I felt betrayed because in my heart I knew that's not what he came here to do.
To know that Iron Enforcer is now against us, I just know that I have to keep my eyes and ears open.
I'm sure you're shocked at the arrival of the Dark Enforcer. I told you at the get-go that there'd be twists and turns around every corner. And your new supervillain, he's proof of that. From this point on, you'd better be on your game, because now, more than ever, nothing will be exactly as it seems.
Other people became angry that the Iron Enforcer became the Dark Enforcer, mostly because they don't know what's going to happen in the game now.
If it was me, they said, okay, we want you to be a bad person. Hell with that, I'm going back to my job. I know
But
what I
that's
believe
you.
in.
That's
Well,
not
I'm
him.
saying,
But it's more important that you tell the truth. There's nobody saying to walk around and be nice and naive.
Nice doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna lose. At the end of the game, I still want to be friends with these people.
If you silly enough to let it get to you and not be a good sport at the end and say,
I'm not
hey,
saying I'm not gonna
she
be a
did
good
it for the
sport.
game. I'm doing it for the game.
I'm not
When
gonna-
I
this
walk
is
out that front door, it's going to
Good.
be
Blah,
because
blah,
Stan
blah, blah,
says
blah. You know what? This is
you
what
are
exactly they
eliminated.
want.
So
This
be
is exactly
naive.
what they want.
Be
If this
naive.
is what you want to do, I'm sorry. I think the rest of us are pretty. We're done with it.
And when I go
Right.
home and I'm the winner,
Kiss my natural brown ass. I'm
I'll
sorry.
call
I
you guys
don't
and
think
say,
so.
hey, you want to come over for
Right.
a barbecue?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna win, and I'm not worried. So get mad. I don't care.
Do what you gotta do.
Man, I guess the Dark Enforcer has already succeeded. Now we're turning on each other? That just doesn't feel right.
This is where we're gonna rise, when we're upset, when we're challenged. That's when people are gonna wonder what it is we're gonna do.
Well, before things in the lair got too out of control, Stan sent us on another challenge. He gave us $20 each and asked us to go one at a time to the cafe around the corner, order and bring back a lunch, and he would decide if the choices that we made were befitting a superhero. It sounded so easy, I thought it was a trap. But there weren't any cameras in the restaurant, so I hung out, waited for my food, and then headed back.
It was very nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you,
All right,
too.
take care.
Welcome, superheroes.
Thank you.
Stan. Hi, Stan.
Well, I see you've all brought in the food you purchased today.
Yes.
And of course, I'm very curious to see the choices you've made. Why don't we start with...
Excuse me, boss. You got bigger fish to fry than this stupid food game. You'd be surprised we could find out with a little bribery and a restaurant full of hidden cameras. Hey, boss. Can you remind me what's the #1 rule of being a superhero?
Everyone knows you never give up your secret identity.
Oh, you're not gonna like this, boss. Hey, boss. Can you remind me what's the #1 rule of being a superhero?
Everyone knows you never give up your secret identity.
Oh, you're not gonna like this, boss.
Roll the footage.
Are you dining in or taking out?
You know what? I'm gonna have to take this out.
Take out? Okay, it's right here.
Unless you want me to stay.
You can stay if you want to.
Right. I don't want to scare off any customers.
Well, you can take off your helmet. That might help.
My name is Tybeculus.
What is it?
Tybeculus. Just call me Ty for short.
Ty. What's your real name?
Tybeculus.
No, what's your real name and every day?
No, you know what? Let me tell you something. Now this, you have to keep to yourself.
What?
Now you can't say anything because
I won't.
remember, there could be people watching.
Out here.
All right.
Nobody's looking. E. Quincy Sloan. You got green eyes. I noticed your eyes. Good eyes.
I'm so pissed at myself. Being set up by Dark Enforcer, he might have set up the trap, but I'm the one that walked right into it.
So I think I'd like to have a to-go order of the Abraham kebab.
Are you an actor? No?
Feedback. Feedback.
Feedback?
Yeah.
What's your real name?
I can't disclose my secret identity.
You can't?
I was very happy I didn't let Stan down, but this one was easy. I mean, come on. Cameras or no cameras, a superhero never gives up his true identity.
Is there a reality show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Tanya K.
Do you have to wear this all day? Is it?
You know, we just got this cool costume yesterday. Yeah.
This is awfully sexy.
Thank you. I think you're sexy too. Thank you.
Got it.
Man, I really failed this test. How could I have fallen for that?
Lumera, is that your costume name?
Yes, it is.
What's your real name? I'm Jimmy.
Let's see.
What the heck was I thinking? I fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
Well, as a human, I'm Cece.
Cece, as a human, I'm Chris.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
All right, so I gotta ask, what's up with this costume? Is it a reality show?
This really was an eye-opener for me. Sadly, today, I was a wiener, not a winner.
Don't mind my asking, but can I?
Oh, sure. I'm Fat Mama.
What's your real name? I'm Jimmy.
Just Fat Mama. I try to rid the world of bullies, one donut at a time. I just like to go around and see what I could do to help people out. When I saw the surveillance tape and saw my actions, I was really proud of myself.
Next on the litter, any ones you want to pull off the branch? That good?
Thank you. It's nice to meet you. I'm Monkey Woman, aka Mary.
Oh, Mary, okay.
Yeah.
Well, is this for like a reality show or something? Okay. Well, I was thinking about trying to get into acting maybe, and I didn't know how the whole show works. Where would I look for something like that if I was starting?
There's 3 really good websites. Do you want me to write them down for you?
Would you mind? That'd be great.
You can put up like a profile with everything. You look through casting notices and stuff and just submit for anything that you...
That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I really messed up. I was trying to help that waiter, but all I was doing was giving away valuable information.
I can't believe what I just saw. Meet me in the living room. It's time for an elimination.
Okay, I am so screwed. I gave up my true identity. I have a new name, Major Dumbass.
Good luck, superheroes.
This challenge was about commitment and sincerity. I wanted to find out which of you was really committed to your superhero persona and which of you could be easily swayed. I was really shocked by the results. The #1 rule of being a superhero is you never divulge your true identity. Look at Clark Kent or Peter Parker. How many times have they been tempted to reveal who they really are? Unlike what happened with most of you, it would have taken a lot more than a little flirtation for them to reveal their true identities. Fat Mama, feedback. You are the only 2 who wouldn't reveal your true identities. Well done. The rest of you failed my test, and that disappoints me. One of you, though, disappointed me even more. Monkey Woman. Front and center. When you got to the restaurant, you not only gave the waiter your real name, but you were the only one who gave it up without even being asked.
Yes, sir. It's nice to meet you. Monkey Woman, a.k.a. Mary.
Oh, Mary, okay.
Yeah.
But what really troubles me, you recommended websites for acting auditions.
I was thinking about trying to get into acting maybe. Where would I look for something like that if I was starting?
There's 3 really good websites. Do you want me to write them down for you?
Would you mind? That'd be great.
How would you know about such websites?
Because I, too, am an actress.
Perhaps the thing that upsets me the most is your saying that you're an actress. I've said from day 1 that all of you had to be here for the right reason. At the audition, you told me that you were a real estate investor, not an actress. But today the truth came out, and I couldn't be more disappointed. Being a superhero shouldn't be a shortcut to an acting job. It's a way of life. Fat Mama, please get the trash can and put it next to Monkey Woman.
Please don't do this. I'm sorry I lied to you. I know I was wrong, Mr. Lee. Please don't do this. I'm sorry I lied to you. I know I was wrong, Mr. Lee.
Monkey Woman, turn in your costume.
Oh, no.
It's sad to see it end. It really is. And I'm gonna miss all these people. But Monkey Woman will definitely live on. And somewhere in a tree near you, you will be hearing the telltale.
I hope you've all learned a valuable lesson today. A superhero with a secret identity never gives up that identity. And when a superhero tells you something, you've got to be able to take that to the bank. Honesty is the #1 trait of being a superhero. I won't tolerate anything less. Now go to bed, superheroes, and think about what you've learned today.
Thank you, sir. Good night. This test was about commitment. I failed. It won't happen again. It can't happen again.
The group just keeps dwindling and getting smaller, and then recent members of the group come back and are your enemies. Whew, it is getting like a psychological drama in here.
Heads up, superheroes. It's time for the scariest challenge yet. I'm sorry to say it won't get any more difficult than this one. Let's all meet on the roof.
I don't know what's waiting for us on the roof. It doesn't sound good. And this competition keeps getting crazier and crazier. I mean, who knows what we're walking into?
Okay, I want all of you to listen up. It's time for your next challenge. Remember, one of the main attributes of a superhero is courage. You're expected to have nerves of steel. And today, I'm going to test those nerves in your most dangerous challenge so far.
We'll be there to help you, ma'am.
As you can see, there's a woman over there in desperate need of your help. Now, since you can't fly over there to save her, I've dreamed up another way. I want all of you to take a few steps forward and look over the edge of the roof. Careful, it's a long way down. Do you see that narrow beam down there? My crew will place that beam across the building so that you can walk on it. There'll be a rope to guide you as you bring the woman back to safety. I'm aware that this is a dangerous challenge, but hey, no one ever said it's easy to be a superhero. Just follow the rope across the beam and bring the woman back to safety.
It's on fire! Somebody help me! There's no way down!
We'll be there to help you, ma'am.
In the fire service, we have to go through a 13-week academy.
So for 13 weeks, guys are training to do what we're just about to do.
Yeah, for 13 weeks.
And we have never done this before.
Yeah. And
Or
you're
have any training.
They're testing your courage.
So you've got a big courage test. You're afraid of heights.
I've seen people get hurt. We've had people killed in smaller things than this.
Game on.
Superheroes, it's time.
When I was called, I was shocked to see the Dark Enforcer standing there. And I couldn't believe what he wanted us to do. I was like, we gotta do this blindfolded? What are you, crazy?
Yeah, I'm scared. I think any human being would be scared. It's survival instinct.
Let's go. You're gonna fall. Step up, step up. Let's go. Step up. Let's go, step up. Step up.
Help me! I'm tired! Please help me! Somebody help!
Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Left hand down the rope.
Go slow, okay? job. Please don't fall. Please don't fall, okay? Good job.
Let's go.
This is nuts. I'm 5 stories off the ground, and I'm terrified. And now the wind started blowing like a freaking hurricane.
I hope this doesn't mess up my hair.
All right, don't panic, Julie.
All right.
Do me a favor, take a bite of this donut so we'll make it back.
Okay. Does it help?
It's gonna help. It's gonna give us the energy we need.
Yes. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hold your hands on my sexy hips. They're kind of sexy. They move a little bit.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh.
Hang on to my belt.
So much. Okay.
Very secure. Hang on. No, hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
We're just gonna take our time here, all right? We're just gonna be safe.
Almost there. Good.
You didn't even ask my name.
I'm a little
I'm
nervous.
Tibecus.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Gill.
Congratulations, Lumeria. You made it back safely. You may now remove your blindfold.
There's my twin sister over there.
Hi. Oh, I'm so glad I helped you.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even know. Good job.
Wow.
There's my twin sister over there.
I couldn't believe when I saw not just one, but 2. It was, wow.
Okay, good job. Good job. Thank you so much. You made it.
Turn around, turn around. Take your blindfold off.
I felt like there was a direction change.
I took my blindfold off and I saw that it was indeed much different than I was imagining in my head.
Thank you.
You are high. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good job.
Feedback, you passed the test, and I'm proud of you.
I wanted to do it. I wanted to go all the way. There is nothing that will stop me from winning this competition. Nothing. I will go through real fire. Test me, and I will prove my worthiness. You're gonna get me? Try with all of your might. Just try.
Well, now, that was quite a little challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I'm sorry for tricking you, but remember, this was a test of courage, not your ability to fly. You all completed your challenge so admirably. However, someone still has to be eliminated. I'm going to do something different this time. I'll give you all the rare opportunity to appreciate how difficult my job is. What I want each of you to do right now is stand up one by one and, in a superhero-like manner, tell me who you think deserves to be eliminated.
Wow.
You must consider each other's character, actions, and personalities. And of course, you also must justify your reason as to why you think that person is no superhero.
This by far is going to be the hardest task that you asked me to do.
I don't think this is hard at all. Especially when you have a trained eye. You know exactly who has the qualities of a superhero.
I would like to go first. I'm looking at a room full of superheroes in front of me right now, and that's what I really think. And I I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I should be taken off the show. I think I should be taken off the show. Because I'm sitting here with all these amazing people, just learning every day. And I'm wondering, why am I not folding under the pressure? I'm not sure I should be the superhero on the show. Although, don't get me wrong, Stan, I want to be.
Major victory. It's your turn to come forward and tell me who you think should be eliminated.
Sir, I'm not going to make this easy on you either.
Feedback?
I think you have the biggest heart in the Fat Mama. You were just a love. And you conquering your fear today, it's what I had to do too. I'm scared of heights. And you, man, there's more I can say about you. You're what I strive to be, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
And you, young lady, you are the most free spirit. So I pick me. It's me.
Who would like to go next?
Lemuria, let me tell you, your determination is outstanding. But there's one thing that you do lack.
I'm sorry?
There's something that you do lack.
Okay.
Okay? That's called self-control. You lack the ability to know when to give up, when not to do something. You talk about your fear of heights, and that there was nothing that was going to come between you accomplishing and getting through it, even if it meant your life. Now, listen. Now, are you going to risk your life for an abandoned structure?
No, I wasn't going to risk my life.
I will
was
give
talking
the reason I came
figuratively.
up here is because you will definitely get an opportunity to justify your actions and what you said. But I'm telling you, that's why I came up here, so that you can have that opportunity. I didn't want to go last. Again, you have to understand your limitations. I didn't feel that you had that. And in that, you became a liability not just to yourself, but to everyone here. Therefore, Mr. Lee, my choice is Lemuria. I think she should be the next superhero to be eliminated.
Feedback.
I feel like I'm really inhibiting your guys' ability to enjoy this experience, because I do take it very seriously. And I do think that I should be the one to leave.
Lemuria.
Oh, wow. Everybody here has different qualities. Some I agree with, some I don't agree with. But man, you guys are good. I love you all, and I think you'll do amazing. So, if you can't make a choice, I volunteer to be that choice. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And finally, Fat Mama, please come forward.
I don't want to do your job for you. I'm not going to come up here and name each one that I think should go, but I do want you to know that I would like to stay in the game.
But you see, Fat Mama, it was important to me to learn who you would elect to be the one to leave.
If I had to say something, feedback. My concern is that after every competition, he's so upset and he's so hard on himself, and that at any moment he can snap. So I would pick feedback for his safety.
That was quite telling, superheroes. And now, I know what I need to do. Let's go to the roof. It's time for an elimination. Speculous, please step onto the cube. Fat Mama, please step onto the cube. Please turn off the third light. We won't be needing it tonight. The purpose of this show is to learn which candidate has all the essential qualities of a superhero. Each of you has demonstrated most of those qualities. And tonight I've tested another of those qualities, called self-sacrifice. Now, I can't measure your sincerity when the four of you said you'd eliminate yourselves, but I can tell you that you did the right thing, because self-sacrifice is inherent in a superhero. It was a very generous and heroic thing to say. However, there were two of you who were somewhat less than generous in that area, who pointed a derogatory finger at another contestant. Superheroes would never sacrifice a fellow hero. They choose to take the bullet themselves. Iveculus.
Yes.
You chose to eliminate Lumeria, but I wonder if you did that for the right reason. Were you really being sincere? Do you think Lumeria isn't a good superhero, or do you just not like her? But Iveculus, you did fail the test of self-sacrifice. Fat Mama. You too ignored self-sacrifice, and you chose to eliminate someone else. That person was feedback. However, I think your decision stemmed from a different reason: compassion.
Yes.
I think, in your way, you were trying to save him, and at the end of the day, saving people is the business we're in.
Yes, sir.
Iveculus, turn in your costume.
Hey. I'm not letting you get away without saying goodbye.
Sorry, bro.
I'm gonna miss you. You really are a superhero.
Yeah,
You help
baby.
me every time. Talking to me inspires me.
You a good bro. You a good bro.
All right now.
You know we love you.
See you later, Fat Mama. All right now. Take care, okay?
You too.
Now that I think about it, maybe Stan was right. I'm not sure that I did point my finger at Lumeria for the right reasons. Maybe my personal feelings did creep in a little. But more importantly, what was I thinking? Stan told us on the first night that we'd be testing on self-sacrifice. I should have remembered that, and now I'm paying the price. The ultimate price of being eliminated.
I'm really sad to see him go. I would have preferred that you picked me over him. I feel like my spirit is broken.
I know that was a tough one. And I always said this was not going to be easy. Let's all get some rest. We've come another step closer to immortalizing one of you.
I just feel like you guys were just as fake tonight, that when you got up there and said, I picked myself, that you did it just for that reason. I mean, everybody knew he was looking for that, and it wasn't from you guys' heart. It was just something that you guys did because you thought that's what you should do. But it's like, I know she tries to pretend like she's so emotional and cry over stuff once you get into a fight.
Excuse me, you crossed the
like
line.
No, I didn't cross the line because I didn't do
cross
it.
To
I
make
didn't
this-
talk to you.
Of course I'm going to do whatever it takes to win this game. Stan's going to have to do a lot more than that to outsmart me.
You know what's happening here, though? And I don't, you gotta do what you gotta do, but we just lost someone who is a great man.
Yeah,
who I thought
that's why I'm
won
upset.
this.
That's why I'm upset.
And I'm upset, too. Okay? This is not easy for me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be cool. I think Fat Mama is having a hard time. She's feeling pain. I think it gets harder every elimination.
Now I feel like before I was playing a game, but now it'll be with the purpose to get payback for Tarbeculus. I'm gonna make sure that each of them go before I do.